Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Awesome Girl. Merry Christmas to you. Today I will show you some tricks to help you be better at multiplication. Let's start. First, there are the zeros. You can see right here that I'm doing 0 times 1, that equals 0. And if I do 0 times 2, it will also equal 0. You see here, if there's something times 0, it will always be 0. 0 takes control over here. For example, I do, let's say, 1,000 times 0, it'll still be 0. Now that you can see the control of 0, we're going to move on to multiplication by 1. Alright, you can see here that I'm doing 1 times 1, which is 1. If you multiply anything by 1, it will be the same amount. I'm doing 1 times 2, so it'll be 2. And if I do 1 times 1,000, it will still be 1,000. So, I hope you understand that the 1, if you just, the 1 has nothing to do. If you see 1 times any number, it's going to be the same number of the other number. Now that you hopefully understand the concept of the 1s, we're going to move on to the 5s. So you see here that I'm doing 1 times 5, which you know is 5. I'm doing 2 times 5, which is now 10. So, the 5 times table kind of goes like a clock. If you see 5 times 2 or 2 times 5, the answer will be 10, because the 5 will be doubled here. So, if you see a 5 times something, there's another hint. The ones place will be a 5 or a 0. So 5 times 3 is 15. Earlier I told you that the ones place will be 5 or 0. So you can see these are alternates. And as I go, they'll be alternates. So 5 times 4 will be 20. 5 times 5 will be 25, over here if you can see. 5 times 6 will be 30. And 7 times 5 or 5 times 7 will be 35. Eight times 5 or 5 times 8 will be 40. 9 times 5 or 5 times 9 will be 45. 5 times 10 or 10 times 5 will be 50. 5 times 11 or 11 times 5 will be 55. 5 times 12 or 12 times 5 will be 60. So you see these numbers are like a clock. 5 times. So if you see the number 1 on the clock, you know that equals 5 minutes. If you see the number 2 on the clock, that's equals 10 minutes, and it goes down like that. So you can see how it's alternating here, like 5, then 10, then 15, then 20, then 25, then 30, and onwards. Now I'm going to show you. Now hopefully you've learned trick for the 5 times table. Now I'm going to show you the 10 times table. Now we'll be doing the 10 times table. So 10 times 1 is 10, as you learned earlier. When the one in the ones. 10 times 2 is 20. 10 times 3 is 30. 10 times 4 is 40. 10 times 5 is 50. 10 times 6 is 60. 10 times 7 is 70. 10 times 8 is 80. 10 times 9 is 90. 10 times 10 is 100. 10 times 11 is 110. 10 times 12 is 120. If you can see right there. So here is the tens table, as you can see over here. 10 times 1 is 10, 10 times 2 is 20, 10 times 3 is 30, 10 times 4 is 40, 10 times 5 is 50, 10 times 6 is 60, 10 times 7 is 70, 10 times 8 is 80, 10 times 9 is 90, 10 times 10 is 100, 10 times 10 times 11 is 110, 10 times 12 is 120. So here's the trick for the 10 times table. So first, put any number, for example the 3 in 10 times 3, put it here, and then the 0 from 10, and then it makes 30, as you can see right here, all of these. So I hope you understood the concept of the tens. Now I'm going to show you something. For example, right here I'm doing 250 multiplied by 10 will be 2,500, if you can see it here. So this 0 was here, extra added. I hope you enjoyed this video. We will learn new multiplication tricks on some other videos. For now, bye-bye.